Jessica was looking for a job and she met one chief at the estate and approached him for a job. She quickly was lucky to get the job as a cook for this chief in the house. Whilst in the house, a week after she got employed, there came the chief who just came from Abuja, and he also employed a new driver. And then, unfortunately, she knew this driver. The driver was Donald. Chief quickly called for a staff meeting and introduced the new workers to themselves. And Chief saw how everyone was reacting and said, you know what? This is an environment I pay you people to do each job, and I do not want any problem from any of you. So Donald introduced himself as the driver of the house, Jessica as the cook, and of course the gateman also did, as well as other staff as well. Quickly after the introduction, Donald and Jessica started avoiding each other in the house. Then the other staff noticed but did not understand what was going on. Donald went home and complained to his best friend and said, can you imagine what just happened? I met my ex, Jessica, who is the cook in this new house that I'm being employed as a driver. The best friend was confused and said, what do you mean your ex? How many ex do you have? Look, this is not a time for joke, said Donald. I have never in my life imagined I'll be seeing Jessica, who betrayed me, who cheated on me, just when we were about to complete uni. Can you imagine? The best friend was so confused. Said, wait, you didn't tell me this story. Look, Donald was not in the mood for all the jokes. And quickly the best friend said, wait, so you met Jessica who disappointed you? Yes, now, Jessica, like Jessica, the one I told you about, who made me heartbroken and almost I ended my life because of this girl. So what are you going to do about it? Donald said, I don't know. And this job, the money is so good. I can't even leave the job at the moment. I need to gather some money to start my own business, you know. The best friend was like, you just have to ignore her. After all, you guys are not living in the house together. They live in the house, you don't. And you're a driver, you can, decide to be in the car outside and not be in the house and to avoid her. You mean you are there to work, right? Donald said, it's not easy to avoid her. What she put me through, I can't imagine her being in this house where I'm driving chief. The best friend said, look, you are there to work and get money. You just do have to do your best and avoid her. Jessica also quickly called her best friend and said, can you imagine I saw Donald? The best friend was asking, which Donald? Jessica explained as well and said, look, Donald cheated on me. But we're about to, the same story that Donald told the best friend. Jessica also said the same thing to her friend. Now, these two individuals try as much as possible to avoid each other. The tension between them can cut a hot yam. And at this point, the other staff were confused and asking what was happening. But both Jessica and Donald refused to tell the other staff what was happening. So one day, Chief said to Jessica, Luna, who is also another cook in the house, is sick. So you are going to do all the runs today. And don't worry, you're not going to, break your back, because Donald is going to drive you to the market, also to the supermarket, and bring you back. Jessica wanted to go by herself, but Chief said, no, you have to let him drive you. He is paid to drive my staff, myself around. What is the point? I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to the office today. So Donald is going to drive you to the market so that you can come back quickly and, of course, prepare dinner for me, because Luna is sick. You know that already, right? Quickly, Jessica had no choice but to ride in the car with Donald. Immediately they sought into the car, driving. Halfway through, to where they are going, to their destination, they started fighting in the car, accusing each other, insulting each other. You're the cause of the breakup. You know what I passed through, yada yada yada. They were practically fighting in the car until Donna had to stop somewhere and say, look, with the way we are fighting, we will get into an accident and we'll lose our life. Can you just keep quiet? Let me concentrate on driving. Quickly, Jessica said, look, that is not my problem. That is your business. Your business is to drive me to wherever I am going. And if you insult me, I'm going to give you back. What you put me through, the heartbreak I went through, I lost my job. I couldn't wait. You know, look, I'm not even in the mood to talk to you. Donald and Jessica continued to fight until they returned back home and pretend as if nothing happened. At this point, they try as much as possible to avoid each other, but the tension was noticeable. Chief noticed what was going on, and then the other staff as well noticed what was going on. So one day, as things went so awkward between the two of them, Chief immediately tried his best to find interest in Jessica, but Jessica was not having it. At this point, do not understand why the chief or his boss is interested in Jessica. At this point, they started trying to minimize the way they fight each other because they notice a common enemy and they still have feelings for each other. And also try as much as possible to get closure in as much as they continue to fight. Then one day they realized, no, something went wrong. What actually went wrong? So they sat down and they said, look, I was told by your roommate that you were cheating. That was when I called and I came to the hostel, you were not around. What? This is not what happened. Jessica also said, I came to your place and I was told that you were cheating. That was when I saw you with the other girl and I thought you were also cheating. No. At least when there was miscommunication and both of them thought they were cheating on each other. Only for them to luckily find out that the roommate was their friend. Of course, they were the friend who was also a staff in the house. Actually, the staff was also currently employed. Then they had to set a camera because she, as Luna, was also scared because they were going to find out what she did to them to break them apart. At this time, she was also having conversation with her other friend and she didn't know what to do. Apparently, Jessica was recording the conversation and she recorded the conversation and then sent it to Donald and said, look, so in the end, we were actually tricked to end our relationship so that other ladies on campus can, date you. But you also thinking I was dating other guys on campus, which of course that was not the case. So immediately they had to call in the police to come and arrest Luna because she was the cause of death for one student back then when she was making this trick on them. As the arrest was done, Jessica and Donald made up and were so much in love. Quickly, they had to confess to Chief as well. Chief said, I know you two had some history. I see the way you avoid each other. I see the way you guys also do all these fights. I have a cam in my car and I know you don't know as the driver because I wanted to know wherever you guys go, wherever I drive my car to. I don't want no surprises. I know what the former driver put me through. So I set a camera in the car and I saw all the fights. I saw all the arguments. I saw everything. So I know you guys were dating before. And for me, funny interest in you, no, I am not interested in you, Jessica. I can never be interested in you, okay? I was just doing that so that I will see if Donald is jealous and he's going to put his ego aside and then approach you formally or apologize. I don't know what history or fight you guys have. I just wanted to do that so that Donald or the two of you can find way back to each other. So no, at this point, Donald has to apologize to Chief for hiding the secret of knowing Jessica. Jessica also did the same, and she said, don't worry, you both are young and love each other, and I'll give you chances. You continue to work for me, I'll pay you your salary. Just continue to be the good staff that you are, and you can leave anytime you want when you find a better job, okay? Quickly, Jessica and Donald thanked Chief so much and could not believe how good he is to them. Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recaps.